Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Kayla and today I'll be doing a collective reading for you guys. I have already cleansed the space and said a prayer with the cards, so we're going to go ahead and get into the overall energy with this here deck. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing alright, better every day. Let's go ahead and get into it, please, and thank you, Spirit. One card for the overall energy of the reading. Make it clear. Only the truth may come out. Please and thank you, Spirit. One card for the overall energy. Alright. Tension. 21. Do y'all ever get a deck of cards and then feel like, not like you get the same card every time, but like you get the same couple of cards or few cards? Like it's at least one or two or three cards out of the whole deck that you never got. Like those three never fucking come out. That's what I mean. Like, it be like the same shit coming out. Like, I've got tension before. I've got mourning. I've gotten celebration. I've gotten honor your word. Let me find the ones that I have not gotten. Okay, let me see, because there has to be at least one up in here. Hold on, let me find out. I think I did get all of them then. I think I did. But some of them I definitely get more often than others, okay? Some, with me saying that, maybe it's like some that I'll get, 4, 5, 6 times, and then some that I'll only gotten once, okay? But let's get into it. Tension, 144. 144 could be significant. 848 could be significant as well. The number 21 could be significant. A green gown, a blue gown, whatever type of, outfits these are people of these ethnicities could be significant, okay? Let's see. 21, tension. The longer you hold on, the heavier it is to carry. Impatience, disconnection. Time is of the essence. You are a volcano ready to erupt. Your frustration has magnified over time. You feel misled or fooled. What you thought was real turns out to be a fluke. What you thought was promising begins to prove otherwise. You are afraid of falling behind or being led to a dead end, while all of your eggs are in this one basket. You feel frustration rising higher and higher. And the upward, unfortunately for your ego, your plans have been delayed. Fortunately for you, you have more time to balance your responsibilities. Your mind is open. Your vision is immeasurable. It is okay to crave a bright life, but there will always be friction in the air if you do not learn how to release your insulting surveillance over the flow here. You are being reminded to keep your composure. The more you want it, the more resistance there will be. You are the breeder of your own opposition, okay? So this could be a sign to maybe like don't force something, okay? Because maybe that's making it harder to obtain, okay? 313 could be significant. Let me see if I can get it simplified. All right, so it says here, here's a clear grounded simplification of that message as the overall energy. You are carrying a lot of built up frustration because something isn't turning out the way you expected. What once felt promising now feels uncertain, and that's creating tension, impatience, and doubt. It can feel like you have put too much into one path and don't want it to fail. The volcano feeling equals emotions you have been holding on to for too long, or holding in for too long. The delay equals not punishment but a pause that is actually protecting you. What this really means, you are trying to control or push the outcome too tightly. That pressure is creating more resistance, not progress. The situation may not be what you thought, but that's important information, not a loss. The core information: loosen your grip. You do not need to force clarity or chase something that feels off. When you stop trying to control everything, you reduce the tension and can see what's actually real versus what you hoped would be real. In simple terms, you are overwhelmed because you care, but pushing harder won't fix it. Step back, release control, and let things reveal themselves. That is how to avoid wasting energy on the wrong path and reconnect with what actually works. Okay? I like that. So yeah, maybe like don't try too hard. Okay? Let things work out how they're going to. Don't force something, okay? I really like that message, okay? 853 could be significant, 88 could be significant as well, okay? Some of you may feel like you put a lot of time and energy into something and it's not working out, and you're just like, I'm I'm going to keep going no matter what, okay? Maybe you need to ease up a bit, okay? Maybe step back a bit. Maybe just, in a relaxing mode to maybe get some type of clarity or, insight about something, okay? Let's see. These are the only 2 decks that I got today, so this is probably going to be a quick one. Why is tension here as the overall energy of the reading? Please and thank you, Spirit. Make it clear. One card at a time. Only the truth may come out. Why is tension here as the overall energy of the reading? Please and thank you. I'm making me a sweet potato, y'all. I probably should be making them in batches, huh? Because I make literally one a day for an hour in the oven. 66 minutes, actually, 450 degrees. Am I wasting electricity? Shit. And I don't make them every day, but at least like 3 times a week. Shit. 3 days of the week. All right. We have higher power coming out, number 4. Higher power. Conscious contact with a higher power. The presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things. Committing to a partnership with Spirit. This card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection with Spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is for the highest good of all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life more wondrous than you could ever know. You are always protected and divinely directed, okay? So with higher power coming out, as I said, the number 4 could be significant. The color purple could be significant, okay? This could be, spirit. Either they're higher, as it says, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, most high, informing you of this, that you need to step back, as it says, get out of your own way. If there's something that you are stopping, kind of like sabotaging for yourself, okay? At the bottom of the deck, confirmation at the bottom of the deck, we have TikTok number 30. And it says timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. So maybe you're forcing something to happen on your terms, and it's like it's going to happen when it's supposed to at divine timing, okay? So give it some time to work itself out. What else for tension? Please and thank you, Spirit. One card at a time. What else for tension here? One card, please and thank you, Spirit, for tension. All right, unfinished business. This was just at the, this was one of the 3 cards that was at the bottom. Number 10 could be significant, okay? Unfinished symphony, unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, lack of closure, the need to make amends. This is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or project and mastery of a lesson or skill. Before you can move forward, it is important that you come to terms with where you are now. Practice radical acceptance. Take inventory so that emotional and psychological closure can occur and the answers you seek will be found. You can't move forward if you are leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what has passed so that the symphony can finally end on a high note, okay? So with unfinished symphony coming out, as I said, the number 10 could be significant. Music could be significant. Piano. All right, something is not done, okay? Not for you here at the bottom of the deck. Number 6, let's see. That was a very loud notification. Not for you. A clear knowing that something is being denied you. Rejection is God's protection, excuse me. All right. So there's something that's not meant for you. That you're probably trying to hold on to. Okay. Let's see what else comes out. Please and thank you. What else for tension? Please and thank you, Spirit, one card at a time. Number 42, chop wood. The number 42 could be significant. Okay, a broom, maybe cleaning wood, actual wood could be significant. A mop bucket. Okay, 42. Being grounded in everyday experience, humility. There are times when the big dream is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple chores in your life. Consider why pruning a tree is a forerunner and delighting in the beautiful blooms when it is in full blossom. The mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering the soil, and then leaving it be to let nature take its course is an important step in manifestation. Taking your attention away from your goal brings you into a state of receptivity. This is the deeper purpose for releasing attachment. When you engage in everyday tasks in a meditative, contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your aha moments, which brings you ever closer to what you seek. Excuse me. I had a piece of, what was that? Mango? Alright, the color green could be significant. Alright, with chopped wood coming out though. This comes out a lot. So it's something about doing something every day that you don't like doing, but it's like necessary for something, okay? Your everyday tasks, cooking, cleaning, folding laundry, doing hair, you know, just everyday household chores. Something about you not enjoying doing it, but it's a reason. You know, like it's going to help you with something. It's going to help bring something in. It's going to prepare you for something. It's going to keep your mind off of something or keep you occupied or something like that, okay? What else for attention? Please and thank you, Spirit. I'm sorry, y'all. I got mango stuck in my teeth. Why is tension here? Please and thank you, Spirit. One card at a time. Only the truth may come out. Why is tension here? Oh, shit. This the one that came out. No place like home. So you can get back in there. Sorry. Actually, very much sorry because that one came out. Number 50 could be significant, okay? No place like home. Authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. Home feels safe and secure. It is a comfortable place to rest and create, a place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity, aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in the house of your spirit and spirit. Okay? So, with number 50 coming out, no place like home, the number 50 could be significant, as I said, okay? So definitely stay true to yourself, okay? Be genuine to yourself. Maybe you are coming into that area or point of your life where you don't really care about what anybody else thinks of you, okay? You're being true to and authentic to yourself, okay? 51 at the bottom of the deck, milk and honey, the taste of prosperity, opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, and trusting that your needs will be met, okay? So you definitely have nothing to worry about. Let's get one final card. Please and thank you, Spirit, for attention here. Time to go. Number 45. So number 45 could be significant, okay? A wooden walkway could be significant. A door at the end of that wooden walkway. A wooden door. Number 45, okay? Let's see. Endings, completion, walking away from something because there is nothing else to learn or experience. You are at the end of one journey and have not yet begun the next. This is the moment to bless your experience thus far. Take stock of what you have learned. It is time to move on to new experiences and a new way of being. There is nothing left for you to do, be, or experience in your present circumstances. Take the risk and move on, even if you need to be in transition for some time. Your destiny is calling you, okay? So, I don't know. I kind of feel like it may be time for you to walk away from something. Honestly. This could be a person, place, thing. You know, take the energy as it fits. You know the situation, okay? Chaos and conflict at the bottom of the deck. 33. Disarray, being at cross purposes with another, the tension of opposites, the value of chaos before order. Yes, maybe somebody wants to make amends with you, okay? Maybe somebody is upset because they want to make amends with you and you are ignoring them. Okay? But maybe you're tired of doing something again and again with somebody, okay? Maybe somebody feels like, you guys have unfinished business, okay? So I am really getting that now. There could be tension between you and somebody else because, like, y'all want different things, okay? One of y'all want to come back together. The other one wants nothing to do with the other person. And it makes it, it's making someone angry or upset, okay? Mourning here at the bottom of the deck, number 23. Let's see. Mourning. The grief will haunt you if you don't make friends with it. Heartbreak, worry. The foundation of what brings you the most of both fulfilling and satisfaction has collapsed. Fulfillment. The foundation of what brings you the most of both fulfillment and satisfaction has collapsed. You are encouraged to fall apart if need be. With time, you will recover. Look at this card as if it were the Tower. You are either at the end of something or at the beginning. The longer you hold on to the pain and distress, the longer misery has a hold on you. This is not a time to repress your feelings and put on a brave face. Spirit warns that you need to confront yourself and unpack your devastation before you can carry on. In the upward, you are in the process of removing your attachment to what is no longer. You have optimism about your future. You understand that in order to grow, you can't obsess over the illusions that you were married to. You've had time to sit and think. Now it is time to take the steps to actively heal. Now it is time to learn to smile again, okay? So mourning coming out, as I said, the number 23 could be significant. Maybe tall trees of that sort, okay? Somebody could be outside in nature, meditating, wearing those type of clothing, okay? I'm not sure what that is called. All right. But some of you, I feel like you could be healing, releasing something, okay? Maybe that's it, okay? But not in a bad way. You can mourn something and be sad about it. But I feel like you are releasing something that needs to be let go of. Here with the scissors, the cord is being cut. You're moving on, okay? And I don't know, it feels like it's supposed to happen this way. That other person is supposed to be hurt and sad. And I was just having thoughts before I started the reading about something that I said to someone from my past. And at the time, I didn't realize, how powerful what I said was. What I really said was, you're going to remember me for the rest of your life, and it's not because we have children together. We do have children together. We have 2 children together. And this was maybe about 5 years ago, possibly 6 years ago, that I told this person that, they were just mistreating me, mishandling me. And I just know, as I always say, I just know what type of energy I carry, what type of person I am. God don't play about me. And I don't know. That's what I mean. At the time when I said it, it just came out of my mouth. Okay? But now looking back, it was such a powerful statement, because how would I know that you were going to remember me for the rest of your life? Because we have kids together. But why would I then say, and it's not because we have kids? Because it ain't going to be because he ain't even worried about the kids. That's what I'm getting at. He's more concerned about me, and this ain't nothing to fucking brag about or nothing, but I'm just saying when I said the shit, I didn't even know how fucking powerful my fucking words were, and that, that's when I was first coming into spiritual. I don't even think I was into it yet, I think it was after that I even got into it, and I'm like, damn, shit coming together. But yes, that is a message that I have for you guys today. I really hope that you enjoyed this message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.